That's what they're telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they're telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me. See, I don't know why I finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's not since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, please, cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up, swing on me, gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up for the reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up, swing on me, gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up for the reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me.
Says everything else want to try to enjoy the film. Want to don't know the title generation now. They want to go to the league. It's true. Everton are in this. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. Right, enjoy basketball.
Yeah. It's really fast. So it's a little bit slower.
Okay, you won't get any dunks and. What is it? Is it pro? Oh, okay. Oh, on the line, okay.
That's what they're telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward.
Ponytail, short ones,
That's what they're telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, point guard.
she's telling me to come forward, come for me.
Oh wow, center. Oh, okay. Out of the game, that's why. Do they let you know, or do you just pick?
Sit back and let's unwind. We can take a bite of some wine. So are you down to rock with me?
And then they'll manually switch over to another angle with someone else with the obviously.
Are you really down for anything? 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 Are you really down for
At least he'll be able to help you,
Are you really down for anything? Are you really down for anything?
You look like Hernan Crespo. You look like an Italian. You look like these Latino strikers. See.
Oh yeah. You're so fine.
It does feel good.
You made the decision to play Thiago.
Chill out.
Move back to left. You don't want to change from the 4-3-3.
Boom, 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 boom. What's going on, people? We are back again on the James Show. Apologies for the delay. There's been a few technical issues. You probably heard it on my end now that I think about it. A lot of talk, a lot of talking. Bruv, we can hear you. Mute, we can hear you. This is my point. I've had technical issues, and now you can't even see me, which is the problem. It's madness. It's madness. But I had to obviously get this out to you. Come in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. You guys still don't think can see me. Can you see me now? Cool. You guys can see me. What's going on? What's going on, people? We're back again on the J James Show. Apologies, people. I've had the worst technical issues. I know you guys are giving me dots. They're saying you can hear me. We can mute you. Yeah, I was talking crap about you. Apparently, I was talking crap about all you guys. But listen, big up to your damn selves. Had to get this out to you. I am in a different space. I'm using a different setup. I'm using an iPad, so now I'm on an iPad. I've got different earphones. I'm probably sounding different, but big up to everyone in the building, guys. Make sure you are smashing the like. You could hear me, but it's all good. It's all good. Do you know what I mean? All I was doing, I was chatting nonsense about honesty. That's what I was doing right now. I was chatting nonsense about honesty. So honesty moving the way it is. We've got Jin Kazama saying Jerry moving in silence like lasagna. You guys can't hear me now. You guys can't hear me, or you can. I'm moving in silence. You can't do those jokes on me now. Bayesian saying still a G, bruv. Yeah, big up to your house. That's mute. We can hear you. Can you hear me now? I need thumbs up from everyone. Can you hear me? Or better yet, smash the like so you can hear me. Smash the likes and then put a thumbs up once you smash the like if you can hear me. If you can, fantastic. If not, I'm in problems. Where we go? There we go. Bayesian's responding. Big up to Anfield Road End saying big up JJ in the chat. Blood, how cold is it right now in England? My brown ass can't handle this. Freeze. Listen, it's cold. We got Eldest in the building as well. Honestly saying we can hear you as well. So fantastic. Well, guys, listen, this is the preview. I'm in a different startup, as I spoke about. Make sure we're smashing like there's 15 of us in the building, which means there should be at least 22 likes. Because 6 likes would have come from G and loads of other people and stuff like that. Better yet, you've got about 20 minutes now because of this nonsense, which is really annoying. We've got about 20 minutes. I'm going to see if G's available to come in and chop it up with us as well. G did say he wanted to come in, so we need to make sure he can. G, let's see if he can come in. But yeah, it's been a hectic day. But listen, we need to get into it. It is the preview, and it's the preview for the Bournemouth game. I told you guys I was going to come live. If you can see the dedication, again, smash the likes. But we've got the Bournemouth preview. Liverpool going up against the Cherries away, obviously, in the Premier League. Back to league action after not only a break, but obviously, being involved in different competitions where, I think the players maybe have thrived off it. We haven't been zeroed in on the Premier League like we have done in previous seasons where it's been week to week, game to game. We are now involved. We are ready. We are here. I'm thinking about this game, and this is a great game for Liverpool to put a statement out there in the Premier League. We are facing Bournemouth. This is a game I think we should be winning, and I think we will win. But there are some issues, and it could be a sticky one. We are still going to be missing the likes of Trent, Szoboszlai, Thiago, Bajcetic, Robertson, Tsimikas, all still play. Matip, of course, a long-term absentee, all out as well. And these are going to be massive factors, and they're going to contribute to how the games are going to go. Now, look, Bournemouth, I know slouches of their own, had a very, very poor start. I've picked up steam in this league now. And if we go and have a look at it, where are Bournemouth right now in the table? Premier League table. Let's get that up for you guys. Bournemouth, are currently, let's have a look. Bournemouth are 12th in the table, right? And considering where they were at the beginning of the season, where some people were touting them to actually get relegated, Bournemouth have done fantastically well. Of course, Solanke has been a massive part of that, scoring goals, linked with moves to Arsenal, Tottenham, West Ham. He's looking like that striker, our very own Solanke, that we've obviously buoyed off in the past, but this is what we're talking about. Big up to you guys here, of course. We've got a massive gain in, saying Nigeria versus Ivory Coast right now. Listen, I'm here. I've got football trading in half an hour, so I'm trying to zip through this. I'm not even going to get to watch that, but guess what game I'm watching? I'm watching Egypt versus Ghana, because my Ghanaians, as he said, we are playing, innit? The Black Stars are playing, so I'm making sure I'm there. We've got Eldest with a question, but listen, we're going to get into that. But the first thing I want to discuss now is, of course, with like I do with every preview. Do you know what I mean? This is the zone. If this was like the production, this is where the cutscene would come in, and I'll tell you guys, yes, cool. This is like, do you know what I mean? Jerry knows bets. Jerry knows bets, and if you're a betting man, you're gonna want to listen to these stats. So we're definitely gonna get into it. 2 seconds, guys. And we are playing on Sunday, guys. And there we go. So cool. Bournemouth, and these are the stats. So guys, make sure you're getting your pens out and you guys are ready. Yeah, right. Hearing these stats, important. Bournemouth have lost 8 of their last 9 Premier League meetings with Liverpool, though the exception was a 1-0 win in this exact fixture last season. Of course, we had a terrible season and Bournemouth were actually able to go and beat us. Liverpool have already won at the Vitality Stadium this season, beating Bournemouth 2-1 in the EFL Cup. The last team to beat the Cherries twice away from home in the same season was Bristol City in 99 to 2000. Bournemouth have lost all 9 of their Premier League games against teams starting the day on the top of the table, conceding 30 goals and scoring just 6. It's the most such games that any team have played in the competition with a 100% loss record. So, guys, the stats do favour us. Liverpool look like favourites to go and beat the Cherries, especially being on top of the table. However, if you know Liverpool, we like to do things the hard way. And I wouldn't be surprised if, we did make hard work of the fixture. Bournemouth have won 3 of their last 4 Premier League home games, drawn 1, as many of their last 16 beforehand, drawn 4 and lost 9. They have scored 9 in their last 4 league games at the Vitality Stadium, as many as their previous 11 prior to this. So very, very solid team. Very, very solid in terms of, decent home record. Of course, they're picking up wins now, climbing up the table. And for Bournemouth to be 12th is good. It's good for them. Let's just keep it a buck. It's very, very good for them. Bournemouth have taken more points from their last 8 Premier League games than any other. So what's going on here? Than any other side. 19 winning 6, drawing 1, and losing 1. Liverpool ranks second for this with 18 points from their last 8. So that'll be really interesting to go and see. Of course, 2 teams in decent form. Liverpool have won each of their last 3 Premier League away games, while the Reds have last won 4 in a row on the road in the competition in March 2022. They have kept 2 clean sheets in these 3 wins, as many as their previous 14 away league matches beforehand. So, guys, again, we're talking about Liverpool trying to replicate what we did in that quad season. That was a season that could have been historic, or of course it wasn't. We weren't able to get there, but yet, and it's still a historic time. As in, we could have won the quad. We challenged on all fronts. It was probably the most dominant we've been across all competitions, and I'm not just talking about the Premier League and the Champions League, but the FA Cup and Carabao Cup that we were actually able to go and pick up. Liverpool have rescued more points from the losing positions than any other side in the Premier League this season, 19, with 12 of those coming away from home. The Reds have lost just 1 of their last 14 games in which they've trailed, winning 6 and drawing 7, with that defeat coming away to Tottenham in September, going down to a 96-minute strike in that match. And of course, we know how that game panned out. That game wasn't the best. We should have won that game. Essentially, we should be unbeaten in the Premier League. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just be honest with ourselves. We should 100% be unbeaten. I'm looking at this Liverpool team, and the fact that they can come back from these winning positions, as I've just said. This is what Liverpool is about. This is what Liverpool it aids to Liverpool's favour when you're talking about challenging for titles, challenge for those major honours. As a team member and as a team and as a fan, knowing that your team recovers better from losing situations than any team, it gives you confidence knowing that we can go a goal down. And just like when I was with G at the Crystal Palace game, we had gone a goal down and G was confident that we were going to win the game. And G, listen, Megatron, ultra negative, as we know. Make sure we're smashing the light for Megatron, right? Let's be honest. Even he had some positivity surrounding Liverpool, and that's my point. Is that the most negative fan when it comes to Liverpool has positivity when it comes to Liverpool and being able to go and get points on the board, and that's something to really, really do. I mean, remember, due to Egypt's participation at this year's AFCON, This will be Liverpool's first league game without Mohamed Salah since a 2-1 win at Southampton in May 2022. Since joining the Reds in 2017-18, Liverpool have lost none of their 10 Premier League games without him, winning 7 and drawing 3, winning each of their last 4 in a row. Now, I've got a question for you, man. I've got a question for you guys. Do we need Salah? The stats say otherwise. The stats tell me that we can actually perform without Salah. So let me know. Do we need Salah? Or do we rely too much on Salah when he's in the team? Of course, having Salah is great, but I need everyone in the chat to let me know. Do we need Salah? Or do we or is Salah our safety blanket? Do we rely too much on Salah in these situations? That's something to really, really have a look at. Dominic Solanke, of course, ex-Liverpool player, who scored 1 goal in 21 for Liverpool in the Premier League, right? So 1 goal in 21 appearances in the Premier League for Liverpool, has scored in each of his last 3 home league games 4 goals. He could become the first player to score in 4 consecutive home appearances in the Premier League for Bournemouth. So even better that of Callum Wilson. So Callum Wilson's a massive, massive striker for them. So that's something to really take into account. Darwin Núñez is averaging a goal or an assist every 93 minutes for Liverpool in all competitions, with 8 goals and 10 assists every 1,667 minutes. With only Mohamed Salah having a better average for the Reds this season, 1 every 79. Núñez's next goal will be his 100th in his seniors career for Liverpool, for club and country. Then that's a madness when you think about it, that someone the stature of Darwin Núñez, the main number 9 striker for Liverpool, right, has not even scored 100 career goals across in club, country. That's really interesting. I think Haaland done that at the age of 18. I'm not trying to compare him to Haaland, but I'm trying to say that he's actually quite a novice when we're talking about strikers. Maybe we've put too much pressure on someone like that. So that's something definitely to take into account. But hey, those are the stats. Let me know what stat you prefer the most. What stat really intrigued you? If I'm going to be honest, the stat that really intrigues me is the fact that Liverpool have not lost 1 game without Mohamed Salah, winning majority of them as well. Wow. How many is that? Winning 7 and drawing 3. That's an amazing record. That's an amazing record. So, guys, let me know what stat you're enjoying there as well. Listen, without further ado, we've got about 10 minutes left, right? So what I'm going to do is straight off the bat, I am going to see if I can share my screen. And if I can share my screen, then what we'll be able to go and do cool. Then what we'll be able to go and do, guys, is actually, how am I going to do this? Share my screen, and then we'll be able to go and show my lineups, guys. My lineups. Big up to Honesty. Whilst we're doing that, we're going to get into the comments. Guys, make sure we're smashing the like as well. I know it's not ideal for a preview, but luckily it's just a preview. It's not a tactics board. It's not having a call-in show where I'm having these issues. Appreciate, obviously, your time, you guys coming involved. Like I said, it's been a hectic day for me. So Salah is great. He scores a lot, and automatically players look for him. But if he's not there, the rest need to step up when he's not in the team. And yeah, we see that they have stepped up, man. Big up to Blue Cheese, No Fleas, saying, how does Thiago and Bajcetic change the team when they come back? Will they be the difference maker in us winning the Premier League? I'm going to start that one because I'm going to get to that at the end. So big up to your damn self for that one. Big up to Alexander Delos in the building. DST1 Truth, big up to yourself, saying, yes, we do need Salah, but the team can get by. And I hear that. I definitely hear that. We've got Jin, who's just talking about something else, talking about Osimhen missing a good chance, moving like Núñez. Look, we're not doing Nigeria, Ivory Coast right now, man. We're not doing that. Big up to Red for Life in the building. We got Honesty as well, talking about AFCON, saying, JJ, why didn't Ghana FA ask Frimpong to play for Ghana? Because I don't see Holland choosing him. Also, Curtis Jones might choose Nigeria. I don't see Curtis Jones ever choosing Nigeria, if I'm being honest. Ever choosing Nigeria. Big up to LFCJ in the building. Big up to your damn self. Yeah, guys, make sure we're smashing the like. All right, how am I going to do this? All right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I think I'm going to be able to go ahead and do it. Cool. Hopefully you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? Jesus, man. This is terrible. This is terrible. How do I share my screen? How am I going to do this with this iPad? See? This whole thing's a mess. This whole thing's a mess. I may not be able to. May not be able to. Which is a shame. I'm trying to go and do it, but this is terrible. This has been a terrible, terrible, terrible stream. Guys, let me know. Can you see anything on your screens? Can you see anything on your screens? Get your questions coming in as well. We've got 21 people in the building. Guys, we've got about 5 minutes left of the stream, and this is not looking good. I am going to have to go and read off the team that I would go with. No, you can't see anything. Honestly, say no. Jin say no. All right, cool. I'm going to have to just read it off for you guys. The team I'm going with, guys. Straight off the bat, let's get into it. We are going to go. Of course, I'm going Alisson in goal. Alisson is our main goalkeeper. Guys, let me know your team sheets as well in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, please let me know. I'm definitely going with Alisson in goal. At right back, of course, we haven't got Trent yet. So it is going to have to go and be, for me, Connor Bradley. Tsimikas is still out. Obviously, looking to come back on the 22nd of January. So he could potentially be back for the game. But I think it might be a game too soon for me. So I'm going to go with Connor Bradley at right back. At left back, of course, I'm going to go Joe Gomez. In defence, I'm going Konate and Virgil van Dijk. Of course, they were able to go and keep their fitness, and that partnership has been doing really, really well for Liverpool this season. In midfield, I'm going with McAllister. On the left, I'm going with Curtis Jones. And in the midfield, I'm going with Harvey Elliott. Guys. Now, of course, we could play Gravenberch there. And maybe Klopp does play Gravenberch, but I don't think he's been up to standard. I don't think he's performed to his best. And for me, I think it's just, do you know what I mean? I think having him off the bench would be really, really good to have. So I'm going with Elliott. I think Elliott and Jones does work as a midfield. With McAllister in there, I think we've got enough to combat this Bournemouth side. And then up front, the team I'm going with is, on the left, I'm going with Darwin Núñez. I'm going with Diogo Jota as the centre forward. And on the right, I'm actually starting Luis Diaz. And I think Luis Diaz will be the one to actually start on the right. And I know I spoke about him not being able to go and start and Klopp not really looking to go and do that. I just think Gakpo doesn't start unless he starts in midfield for me, for Liverpool. And I don't think he will, because I think he would want to go and kind of keep him on the bench. And I think Núñez, they want to try and get some more games into him. Jota has to go and play. I don't see Jota playing off the left, if I'm being honest. And I think until Núñez can start scoring goals on a consistent basis, his confidence isn't high enough for me to be able to go and play him as a main focal point striker, because he's getting into the positions, but he can't finish. And whether it's by hook or by crook, or he's not as unlucky, it's just not looking really good for me. So that's the team I'm going with. Let me know what your team is in the comments. We're going to try and wrap this up as quick as possible. So get your teams in. We've got Honesty saying Ali, VVD, Ibu, Joe Gomez, left back, Bradley, right back. Same thing as me. Mac 10, Curtis Jones, and if it's fit, Sobosai. Otherwise, Elliott. Up front, Diaz, Darwin, and Gakpo. Okay, so no Jota for you. No Jota. Why would you not play Jota? Honestly, let me know. Because you've gone for Jota off the bench. We've had a big break. You've gone with Diaz right wing, Gakpo left wing, Darwin left wing, and Gakpo down the middle. Is there a reason why you're doing that? Are you just rotating? Please let me know. Whilst we're doing that and whilst you're getting your teams in, guys, I'm going to read out some of the comments that we've got. So Blue Cheese asking me, how does Thiago and Bajcetic change the team when they come back, and will they be the difference? If I'm being honest, Thiago, if he came back and performed the way he did in the con, of course it would be in the difference because you've got a quality player that changes the dynamic of a midfield. Is he going to play for Liverpool though? I don't think so. When I go and look at Liverpool and Bajcetic and what he offers as a player, how does he change Liverpool and how can he be the difference? He's not necessarily a goal scoring midfielder. I don't think he's better than Endo at this current moment in time as a defensive midfielder. So of course he gives us options and more squad depth, but I wouldn't look at Bajcetic as someone that's going to be a difference maker in regards to Liverpool winning the Premier League or not. What else have you guys got in? Big up to Eldis in the building. Eldis is saying, Jerry, I have a question for you. What do you think about Douglas Luiz? If we sign him in summer, would that be a good move for us? 100%. I really, really like Douglas Luiz. Really like Douglas Luiz. He is someone that the way he performs for Aston Villa, I thought McAllister would have that impact for us in the midfield. So if McAllister can offer us that impact, then I don't think we need to go and get him. But currently, I would definitely have Douglas Luiz. I think he's a better option in that deep line position. So 100%. Honestly saying, JJ, why didn't Ghana ask for Frimpong? They probably did, but Ghana want money if you want to go and play for them, man. If you want to go and play for them. I'm so pissed off at the moment the way people are disrespecting Gini Wijnaldum or Steven Gerrard. The Gerrard disrespect. In regards to how they're disrespecting you, big up to Maximilian Ramirez. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing well. Big up to yourself, man. Honestly saying, the reason why he's picked that team is because he's starting Jota versus Arsenal, because Jota is our best finisher, but I don't want to risk him getting injured and I want Gatford to start scoring more. I definitely hear you. Stevie G, what disrespect has there been? Like what? Because they think KDB is better. I'm not really going to put my 2 cents into that because I might get killed on this stream. But Triller saying, big up the house. Big up to the house, man. Big up to the house. But listen, guys, I am going to now go and head off. Apologies for this preview. It has been shocking. It's been 30 minutes of hell. The setup's been crazy. I've had to go and do a family emergency, but obviously made sure that I could still get the preview out to you guys. If I have time on the Sunday, I will be doing a pre-match show, and that's going to be the first pre-match show to compensate for this preview. Apologies, people, and that's going to be more interactive. I might even get some of you on to let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know your score predictions and or team news, any random team news that might be popping up just about 10 minutes before the game. Talking of score predictions, I'm going to give my score predictions for the game. I think Liverpool run out 3-1 victors at the Vitality Stadium. Yes, 3-1. I think Liverpool were able to go and get the job done. Liverpool have been far superior to majority of teams in the Premier League, hence why we're sitting at top of the table. And I think we will, looking at the stats, looking at, omens and stuff, I think we're going to carry on in the trend that we have done, which is Liverpool winning games without Mohamed Salah and proving that we can still win without our best player, essentially. We've got Honestly saying 2-1. I'm saying 3-1. Angel968 saying, top stream, JJ, let's go Ivory Coast. Big up to yourself. Ivory Coast or Nigeria, that's the question. That's your question. But listen, I'm not going to waste you guys' time. I know there's a lot of football going on. Appreciate everyone tuning in, guys. It's been a J. James show. Thank you so much. Make sure you're smashing a like on your exit, please. Please make sure you're smashing a like. I'll see you very shortly, of course, because we're going to be getting involved. This show also is going to redirect you to G's show at 8:30 tonight. So make sure you stay prepared, stay ready, because it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be discussing, has football become too artificial? Hey, but look, until next time, people, it's been a J. James show. Have a great evening. Enjoy the football that's on. Enjoy the AFCON football that's on. Two big games. And we're out. See you on the other side. Peace.